Think weddings are all love and cake? Think again. Around the world, couples face some of the strangest, funniest, and downright shocking traditions before they even say, "I do." In India, brides literally wrestle their grooms. In China, the dead get married. In the US, cake can predict if you'll die alone. From flower rodeos to milk ransom, fattening rooms to Thai auctions, these are the craziest wedding traditions on earth. Stick around. Some of these rituals are so wild, you won't believe they're real. Indian weddings are legendary. Days of celebration, fireworks, music, and sometimes elephants if the budget allows. But one of the strangest traditions doesn't involve luxury. It involves flowers. During the Varmala ceremony, the bride tries to place a garland around the groom's neck. Sounds sweet, right? Wrong. Groom's friends lift him, pull him back, even shield him like bodyguards. Meanwhile, the bride's side pushes her forward like she's competing in the Olympics. Grandmothers pray, kids scream, uncles bet under the table. It's chaos. When the garland finally lands, the crowd erupts like someone just scored the winning goal at the World Cup. In a way, she just won her first victory of married life. Speaking of victories, let's move from flowers in India to funerals in China. Because sometimes the wedding isn't for the living. Yes, this is real. In certain regions of China, if a young person dies unmarried, families sometimes arrange a wedding for them with another deceased person. Families exchange gifts, set up effigies, hold banquets, and read prayers. Guests attend formally dressed. The bride and groom, both dead. Imagine being in the afterlife and suddenly hearing, "Surprise, you're married now. Hope you like your new spouse." Eternity's a long time. Sometimes symbolic, sometimes literal, with grave sites and rituals, it's equal parts moving and spooky. Westerners spend thousands on haunted houses. In rural China, a haunted wedding is free, with purchase of grief. And if China proves you can marry after death, in the United States, weddings are more about gambling, on dessert. Loving these insane wedding traditions? Smash that like button. It really helps. Subscribe and ring the bell, because the weirdest, wildest rituals are still ahead. Only in America could cake double as a slot machine. In New Orleans, charms tied to ribbons are hidden in the cake. Pull the ring? You're next to marry. Pull a thimble? Congrats. You'll die alone. It's half fortune-telling, half humiliation, baked into buttercream. Picture standing there, frosting on your fingers as the crowd cheers while your ribbon announces, "You'll be single forever." Astrology, with carbs. And people wonder why American weddings are expensive. It's not the catering, it's the emotional trauma therapy after losing the cake lottery. But in Indonesia, cake is the least of your worries. In Javanese weddings, the bride sits in traditional attire while family pours buckets of water mixed with flower petals over her. Symbolism. Cleanse the spirit and prepare her for marriage. Beautiful? Absolutely. Through a Western lens? Picture $10,000 dresses drenched in water, flowers stuck in hair, and everyone clapping like it's a shampoo commercial. Systematic washing. Head, shoulders, knees, toes. Like a bizarre children's song come to life. The ritual is pure symbolism, executed like grandma's version of a spa day. The bride's sisters bring the groom a glass of milk. Sweet, symbolic, wholesome. Except he can't drink it until he pays. Jewelry, cash, maybe even car keys are demanded. The poor groom, already broke from paying for the week-long wedding, now sweats, negotiates, and haggles like he's in the world's least exciting hostage situation. By the time he finally sips it, he's learned his first married life lesson. In this family, nothing is free. Before marriage, Efik brides are secluded, fed large meals, and taught the duties of being a wife. Think of it as a bridal boot camp, minus the CrossFit, plus endless anti-lectures. From the outside, it's like a reality show. Next on Bridal Big Brother, who can survive the most advice and eat the most food? The idea: make her healthy, fertile, and wise. But it's equal parts funny, intense, and unforgettable. At Brazilian weddings, the groom's tie is cut into pieces and sold to guests. Yes, sold. Guests cheer, groom stands helpless. Marriage really does cost everything. It's symbolic generosity, but it looks suspiciously like a black market yard sale. Uncle Juan waves a scrap like he just won at Sotheby's, while the groom realizes dignity is sold 1 inch at a time. After the wedding, friends and family cram into the bridal suite, determined to keep the couple awake until sunrise. Jokes, songs, teasing, they refuse to leave. Forget romance. The honeymoon suite becomes a frat party. At dawn, the newlyweds collapse into the deepest, crankiest sleep of their lives. During the ceremony, a lasso ties the couple in a figure 8, symbolizing eternal love. Gorgeous photo op, until you need to scratch your nose while wrapped like a decorative burrito. Eternal love suddenly feels like eternal discomfort, but photographers love it, and so do couples who survive the ritual. No Ethiopian wedding is complete without eskista, the shoulder-shaking dance. Rapid, spasmodic, exhausting, but pure celebration. At first glance, it looks like mass electrocution. People dance, roll their necks, and snap their torsos. Outsiders may be terrified, but by the end, everyone is possessed by the rhythm, laughing, dancing, and shaking shoulders like never before. Eskista isn't just a dance, it's a declaration that love, like those shoulders, must keep moving no matter what. And that's it. Some of the wildest, funniest, and most shocking wedding traditions from around the world. Which one blew your mind the most? Comment below. I want to hear your favorites. If you loved this crazy cultural ride, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Trust me, the next video will be just as unbelievable.